Stimulants do many different things, right? They enhance cognition, at least a certain type of cognition. Actually, they probably don't enhance creativity, but they enhance the kind of cognition that allows for rote repetition, like studying or memorizing for a test. So they do that, and pretty much anybody who takes the stimulant will experience some of the benefits of their stimulating properties. Like, you don't have to have ADHD to feel better on a stimulant or to feel that your cognition in some ways is enhanced. But they also work on the dopamine reward pathway, so they can also cause euphoria or a sense of well-being or a heightened mood. Or for some people, stimulants can cause them to feel more relaxed, can actually decrease their anxiety. And what happens over time is that as people develop tolerance and the drug stops doing what it used to do at that given dose, they find they need more and more to get the same effect. And then all of a sudden, they're scrambling, right? They're asking their prescriber to go up on the dose. If the prescriber has reached their dose limit, then maybe they're going to multiple prescribers at the same time to get multiple prescriptions. So now they're investing a lot of time and energy. They're taking more than prescribed. They're running out early. Now they might even go online and go on the dark web and use Bitcoin to get, extra stimulants. And this is exactly the type of behavior that we see in the natural history of addiction. So addiction has this very predictable course that we see many times. People start out using a substance for fun or to solve a problem. Over time, as they take it more and more and they develop tolerance, they start to take it more and more to overcome the tolerance, or they adulterate the pill or the substance in order to overcome tolerance. So ways to do that are to crush and snort it and crush and inject it. Why? Because once you put it directly in the bloodstream, you have a sudden uptake in the brain, and the speed of dopamine release is also a way to overcome tolerance. So something that's addictive is addictive for two reasons. It releases a lot of dopamine in the reward pathway, or it releases dopamine very quickly. So if you're developing tolerance over time and you need more to get the same amount of dopamine or more dopamine, one way to do that is to crush and snort it and crush and inject it and have a faster uptake in a brain and a more marked release of dopamine. So eventually, then there are consequences, maybe legal consequences and or personal consequences, and that's really the hallmark of addiction, when substance use leads to self-harm or other harm that the person may or may not recognize. And yet, despite self-harm and or other harm, they don't stop using the substance.